I just need something. What's today? Oh, today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. Hey, Billy D. Williams. Yeah, it's gonna be a great day. I got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of work to do. I have a deadline coming December 31st, and I have to really push myself to get a lot of stuff done at work. I have to, and I'm such a procrastinator too. I'm one of those people, I be doing stuff at the last minute, but I can't do that this time. I cannot do that. I have to keep telling myself, you can't do that. You gotta do stuff early so you can, relax. So you can relax. I gotta do stuff early. So now I got to review all this stuff before the 31st. Ugh. And then when the 31st hit, oh God, when the 31st hit, then I gotta, oh, this is gonna be such a pain. It's gonna be such a pain. But you know what? I'm gonna get through it. I'll get through it. I'm gonna have to manifest. I'm gonna have to manifest that one, that I make it through this whole tax season. But let me tell you something. Manifestation has worked for me. I have wrote so many things down, and they have actually came true. Everything I have wrote down has happened. And sometimes I think you really need to just write things down, believe in yourself, and things will happen for you. Things will happen for you. When you think ain't nothing gonna happen, sometimes you need to get your thoughts out, your worries and all that, and turn your worries into, this is going to happen. Instead of this is going to happen. And when you believe in that, everything starts to change. Things start to turn around. It's not good to carry around a whole bunch of, worry in your mind and all that kind of stuff. You can't worry about all this stuff. The money, the family issues, all that kind of stuff. You can't worry about that stuff. You got to focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can control, and not worry about the things that's out of control, that you really cannot control. You have to just forgive and let go. Just release it. Release whatever you cannot control. You can't control everything. There's some things you can, and those things you focus on. Everything else means nothing. Means absolutely nothing. Even when it comes to money and bills and stuff, focus on priority. Everything else can wait. I promise you, everything else can wait. You know what I mean? All of it. Ew. What? Ew for what? What's ew? Is it me? Are you disappointed? Did you get up this morning and say to yourself, good God, if I see one more person. Hello? Hello, the crazy. How you doing? How you doing? Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Carmen. I don't know why you so blah. Hello, Hebrew. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with Carmen. Carmen's having a bad day. But we're going to wish Carmen a beautiful day today. And hopefully Carmen can have some, what, no fee. What that mean? We don't even know what that mean, Carmen. We hope Carmen get their words together. Get their words together and have a beautiful Thursday, and help people out here in the world. Be kind and respectful to others outside. I know it's hard to do, but you can do it. I believe you. I believe in you. You can do it. Be nice. Be kind. It doesn't hurt to be nice and kind to people. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta put your craziness away and go out in the world and be a light to other people. Tongue, what that mean? I don't even know what that mean. I don't even know what that mean. Be a good person. Don't be an ass every day. We already got enough horrible people in the world. We don't need no more horrible people. We need good people that help other people and that support people. We need that. We need more of that and less of the craziness. Okay. Being a troll gets you absolutely nowhere. What does 67 mean? What does that mean? But anyway, we all gonna have a great day. I gotta work on some stuff. I gotta work on all my projects this weekend, and all that stuff. I gotta work on my other channel for my seniors and all that kind of stuff. So I gotta work on that stuff, and I was thinking about doing a little podcast. But I don't know about that either. What I really want to do is a podcast with my daughter, because she is very insightful and smart. Very insightful and smart. Also, she's looking for a husband. Now, my daughter is also looking she's looking for a husband. So, if you gotta have a job. You know what I mean? You gotta have a job. You gotta have at least a 1.5 job. And she don't cook. She don't cook. So don't expect her to cook for you either. She don't cook at all. I mean, she cooked, but she burned her food. So, If you're looking for a wife that don't cook, you know, she's funny. She'll keep you laughing. You know, keep you laughing, keep you in stitches. But she don't cook, and she's not a cleaner per se, not one of them. So let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. But welcome everybody. Welcome. I think I am gonna do a podcast. We'll see. We'll see. I think I might do that. I think that'll be interesting. My takes on life, because I can't really voice my opinions here like I want to, because YouTube has a lot of issues. Oh, hold on. Let me turn on this thing. Hold on. I'm back. Yeah, so what was I gonna say? Um yeah, I was thinking about doing a podcast. Carmen, what is wrong with you? Are you okay? Are you sick? Do you need help? Do you need an ambulance? Do you need a doctor? Some of y'all need to go to the doctor. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, go to the doctor, get your help, get your physical help, get your mental help, whatever you need to do. Go see the doctor. Talk to the doctor about your problems, about your itching and your scratching. Whatever you got going on, talk to them. Talk to the doctor. I don't know what kind of brush this is, but you can't, eyeliner, but you can't sharpen it. No, you can't sharpen it. I don't know what kind of eyeliner this is, but you can't sharpen it. What does that mean, Carmen? Anyway. So, what was I gonna say? So, this week, I might be on later on tonight, maybe, if I'm not busy. I might come on later on tonight. Because there's people who come to my live stream that are not able to come in the morning. So they come in the evening. So I might come at nighttime on here. For those of you who cannot stay on in the morning, but want to see me at night. So I might come on tonight, depending on what's going on. What's up, Gordita? What's up, Gordita? Is that a fat person? Thank you. I think that's what that is. I mean, you act like you never seen you act like Carmen, like you never seen somebody before. Are you new to this planet? I think everybody needs to calm down and realize that there's different people in the world. You have seen different people all this time, all these years. There's no reason to get crazy once you get on the internet as if you've never seen a big person, a black person, a disabled person, anybody. You have seen these people. You have seen people all your life. All your life. There's no reason to get on the internet and act horrible. Act like you've never seen nobody before. I'm not new to this. Okay? I'm not new. And if you want to be a real troll, you have to talk to me where I can understand what you're saying. Don't hide behind your language. Don't hide behind that. Come to me straight. You got something to say, you have to come to me straight. And say it to my face. And if you can hide behind your language and all this kind of stuff, saying horrible stuff, say it to my face. Don't hide behind nothing. Be upfront. Learn to be direct. When you don't like something, you don't like the way somebody look, you don't like somebody, whatever, you feel in your heart that you gotta say something, then be direct and say it. Say it with your chest. Don't hide behind codes. Don't hide behind language. Don't hide behind none of that stuff. Learn to be direct. If you was a troll back in AOL, you wouldn't have made it. You wouldn't have made it. You gotta learn. People respect directness, not hiding behind, words and codes and all this kind of stuff. Just be direct. You know what I mean? You'll be a better person by learning to be direct to people. You don't like something, you just don't like it. You just be upfront and say, I don't like it. And that's it. Get it off your chest if you got to get off your chest, but do it right. Learn to be a better troll if you got to do that. If you got to be a troll and you got to be a thorn to somebody's side, be the best that you can be. Don't be don't do a half job at being a troll. Hello, Brian. Good morning. How you doing? You know what I mean? I'm direct. I'm very direct. I come to you straight shooter. I ain't about to sit here and play games and use code word, language. You know how sometimes people make songs like rappers and stuff, they try to use all these codes and then you gotta guess who they talking about and all this kind of stuff. Not me. If I don't like you, I want you to know. I want you to know I don't like you at all, period. I will let you know up front. You won't never have to have a loss of sleep wondering if I don't like you or not. I will tell you directly. And I will tell you exactly what you did that I did not like. I ain't like what you just did. I have no problem telling you I don't like what you just did. I'm old. I don't care no more. I ain't got to be nice. I ain't got to be nice about it or anything. If you're not nice, I'm definitely not going to be nice. That's it. Learn to tell people the truth. Learn to tell your mama and them, your friends. Tell them, they hurt your feelings. Tell them what you just said. You have to clock people as soon as they say some F shit. As soon as they say some horrible stuff, you got to clock them right then and there. You got to check them right then and there. You got to let them know where you're coming from. You got to say, what did you say? What did you just say? I know you're not talking to me. You know what I mean? You got to check people right then and there. You don't let people walk away thinking they got one up on you. Oh, no. Oh, no. What did you just say? Oh, that's what you said. What is this? What did you just say? Don't play those games. Let people know you displeased with what they did or what they said. Especially if it's something to embarrass you. You know what I mean? They got this challenge going around where the kids are bullying each other. Where the kids are bullying kids that think that, they're being nice to them, but actually they're bullying them and all this kind of stuff. And my advice to those kids out there that's being taunted by these evil little kids and all that, stand on your business. Matter of fact, when they flip that camera around, I think they call it the flip the camera around challenge. When they flip that camera around, you go bam, smack that camera around their hand, throw it on the floor. And I'm dead serious, cause that's crazy. You think you about to trick me into embarrassment? I'm gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna throw that camera on that floor. And that's just the truth. I'm not gonna play. You're not gonna play with me. So to all the kids out there that's being bullied and stuff, stand up for yourself. Sometimes you gotta be your own superhero. You gotta be your own savior. Save yourself, and don't let these kids punk you. Don't let these kids talk crazy to you. You know why? Because they only a kid just like you. They ain't no better. Just because they got new shoes on, or they think they got a better phone than you, and all this kind of stuff. You know, still, wits. When you have wisdom about yourself, that trumps whatever pair of shoes they got on. Your knowledge, your education, you being smart trumps everything that little kid got on their feet or that new cell phone that they got. You will always be better at the end of the day. You will always have better opportunities at the end of the day. And school is only temporary. It's a temporary situation. It's not forever. It's not a lifetime. School ain't no lifetime. It's a temporary situation. You are there to get your education and get out. That's it. That's all you're there for. That's all school is. You get your education and you get out. And the challenges during the whole process is getting past the bullies, the crazy people, the teachers that don't like you and all. That's the challenge. But you can make it through the challenges by standing up for yourself, standing your ground, and not let everybody use you, take advantage of you, treat you bad. You can't allow it. For the first time when you in the school, especially you at a new school, especially you gotta state who you are from the jump. From the jump. As soon as you get in that school, you gotta let them kids know you ain't nobody to be played with. Okay, you ain't nobody to be played with. And you gotta check people the first time. You can't wait till months down the line when school start and try to check people. You gotta check people on the first offense as soon as they offend you in that school. Here, you gotta check them. And you gotta let them know, I don't know who you talking to, but you're not talking to me. You need to go talk to your mama. Send them home to their parents crying. You know what I mean? Say, I don't know who you talking to, but you need to go talk to somebody else, not me. Go talk to a therapist. You know what I mean? Don't talk to me. Don't come to me with your problems. Okay? Trying to pick on me because you mad at your home life. Leave me alone. Because I'm going to hurt your feelings. And be strong. Be strong. Be strong. You got to be strong in the school. You can't let these kids get over on you. Picking on you, touching your hair, all this kind of stuff, doing crazy stuff. No. No. You know what'll amp you up? This is for the kids that are getting bullied at the school. You know what'll amp you up? Start chewing on some warheads. Those candy warheads, them sour warheads. Start chewing on those. Your attitude will do a 360. Sometimes you need that jump. That little carton of milk ain't enough. The little carton of milk for breakfast, that ain't enough. You need to get you some of them warheads, sour warheads. Yo, bully who? Bully who? Get you some of that. Sometimes you gotta take it up a notch. You know, you gotta turn up the volume on the whole situation. Get you some candy warheads. You know, the candy sour head candy. Get you some of that. Carry about a half a bag in your book bag. You know, start off strong with 2 of them in the morning, and dare somebody to come up to you and start talking smack. You know what I mean? Because if you high off them candy warheads, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. I'm telling you right now, get you some of that. And they're perfectly, you know, they're not they ain't no drugs or nothing. They legal. They just got that sugar. They got that sugar in them. That's all you need. Tell your mama now you don't need no medication. You need some candy, some sour candy warheads. That's all you need. That's all you need. We used to carry them, you know, half a bag. We used to sell them for like a 10 cent and stuff. No, not 10 cent. Maybe 25 cent, like for a bag. You know, a candy warhead. We used to walk around almost like we drug dealers selling that candy warheads. You know, get you going in the morning. Don't drink the milk. Don't do that. Eat some candy warheads. You be all right. You know what I mean? It'll turn your personality on its head. And them kids ain't gonna mess with you. Not when you on that. Not when you on that. Do that. You know, to all the parents, start trying to give your kids a whole bunch of milk and all that stuff for breakfast and all that. It's gonna make them weak. It makes them weak. The milk, all that stuff, it make you weak. You can't fight when you saturated with vitamin D milk. You can't do nothing with that. Your brain is mush. You need your brain to be popping because you gotta come with them snapbacks. You gotta constantly come back. As soon as they start talking about your mama and all that, you gotta be like, yeah, your mama's stupid. You gotta do all that. Yeah, your grandma is horrible. You gotta come back with all the comebacks and stuff. You gotta be quick on your feet. And the only thing that's gonna do that is them candy warheads. Candy warheads, sour candy will have you thinking so quick. Matter of fact, candy warheads to improve your homework. If you one of them kids, you can't get the homework done. The homework just look at you. You look at the homework never get done. You need to amp up the level. You know, you need to amp yourself up. And the only way to do that, candy warheads. Candy warheads. What? Candy warheads. Get some of those. Okay, you'll pass all your tests. You'll pass all your tests. You'll pass all your homework. I'm telling you, it's the key. It's the key. Something about sour candy. Something about it. It just takes you to a whole nother level. Trust me. I ate some very sweet stuff before I took my IT exam. Passed it. Okay, passed that IT exam. Matter of fact, finished early. Finished early on the exam. I took somebody's advice. Somebody told me, well, you better eat something sweet before you take that exam. I'm like, what's that got to do with anything? I did it, passed it. This is my message to all the kids that are getting bullied. All the kids that are slacking on the homework, you can't control yourself. Get you some sour candy and come back and tell me what happened. Okay, come back and tell me what happened in the schoolhouse. Were the bullies running you or were you running the bullies? That's what I need to know. After you go and you try them sour warheads, let me know what happened. Okay, let me know. You can't let kids do that to you. You can't let kids bully you and talk crazy and all that in your face and, you know, try to make you feel bad at lunch and all that kind of stuff and talking about your hair, talking about your clothes and all that. You gotta have them comebacks. And you'll have them once you eat something sour. They be like, them kids be like, oh man, you can't pick on David no more, because you hear what he said to me this morning? I don't know where that came from. Usually I bully him every day, and I have him crying. Today he had me crying. That's what you need. That's what you need. You know what I mean? Get the bullies, underneath your foot. Get them underneath your foot. And don't let up. Okay? Don't let up. Get them where it hurts. Make them feel bad all day. They'll never mess with you again. Once you check them, once you check people, especially bullies, they won't mess with you no more. I don't even care if it's your mama. If it's your mama, you might have to wild out on her too. If she's your number one bully, if she's the one that causing you a headache and pain all the time, you may have to say something crazy to her. Who knows? You may have to. Especially if she is stopping progress, or she is causing you mental stress, mental strain, and you have talked to her 1,000 times and she's still doing horrible narcissistic things, you may have to check her too. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta tell people not to mess with you. Leave you alone. You want peace. You want peace. Leave me alone. If I say something awful, and I can't take it back. Once it comes out of my mouth, I cannot take it back. So I suggest you leave me alone. You gotta warn people. You gotta give people a warning sign. Something flashing in their eyes. Let them know they're going into the danger zone. You're going into the danger zone. Don't come over here and start. Don't start that stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. You will end up crying out here, and I ain't playing. You know what I mean? You gotta warn people. You gotta give them that warning. Tell them, don't mess with me today, tomorrow, or any other day. You know what I mean? I'm a firm believer in checking people, being direct, standing your ground, and not let people make you feel small because they are being horrible. You don't do that. You don't allow people to do that to you at any age. I don't care if you 15, 18, 22, 30, 60 years old. If the women at the church, you 60 years old, and the women at the church are bullying you at the church, because they got bullies at the church too, believe it or not. They got some bullies at the church. They bullying you at the church. Tell the congregation all their business. All you got to do is stand up, and when it's time to testimony, and when the women that have been bullying you talk about their husband. And matter of fact, I got a testimony. Everybody looking. Yep. I want to talk about Sister Deborah. And her husband been cheating with the leader of the choir for the last 2 years. Yep. Every day, you thinking he going down to Home Depot, he over at her home in the depot. That's where he at. Been cheating with her for 2 years. Matter of fact, Sister Sarah over there, I heard somebody gave her crabs in the congregation. Matter of fact, the pastor been sleeping with Sister Sarah, and she got crabs. I would tell it all. Don't let people bully you. I don't care where you at, the church or whatever. Tell all their business. Tell the whole congregation. I bet you won't nobody else mess with you again. I bet you won't nobody say nothing crazy in your face anymore. Yeah, Sister Sarah with the crab. Sometimes you gotta tell people how it is. You gotta tell their business. Get people off your back. You know what I mean? You got to scare people a little bit. Like, hey, look. You better leave me alone. Okay? You better stop talking about my apple pie that I bring every Sunday to service. You've been talking about my apple pie to everybody here at the church. You've been talking to everybody, telling everybody that my apples ain't real and I ain't make the crust. I did make the crust. I made the crust. I made the pie crust, but you've been going around telling everybody I ain't make that pie crust, and I've been making this pie crust for 15 years. You don't let nobody bully you and talk about you. You air them out all up in that congregation. You gotta tell like it is. You only can take so much, even as an older person. When I get old, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real direct with it. I ain't playing. I'm gonna just air out all your business. I ain't gonna say nothing to you. I'm gonna let you keep talking about me and all that kind of stuff, and then I'm gonna just tell everybody all your stuff. And that'll be the end of that. I'm like, yep. She ain't really getting no degree. Somebody took a test for her and passed the class. She didn't even take the class. They ain't even a real degree. Matter of fact, they ain't even her real eyes. They ain't none of her real eyes. She ain't got no eyebrows. None of that. She got nothing real. She nothing real on this lady. I will talk about you till I couldn't talk about you no more. And that's on that. So what did we learn today? We learned to be direct. We learned to, push back on the bullies, push back on their nastiness, and give ourselves some grace, love ourselves every single day, and make sure people know not to mess with us, and that candy, sour warheads are the key, to bring in some clarity to some people, and also to help you with your homework and all that kind of stuff. And your job, if you a crazy person at your job and you always got problems, eat you some sour candy to help you at the job. Trust me on that. But anyway, I have to go because I got to work. But you guys have a great day. And goodbye.